something. Oh, wow. I found something, guys. It's a bottle with a message. You want to see? Look it. It's a little aged.
Cool.
The message is a little aged. I could see that it's been aged over time. Yeah, I was very careful. Those rocks can really hurt. I'm very careful. Who's it from? We're gonna find out. I'm gonna open up the message right now. Let me put my bottle down over here. All right. Whew. So, just so you know, before I answer this message, if you have any questions for me, it could be silly. It could be... To Bebu, thank you for the follow. It could be anything from just wanting to know some information in general. Maybe you need advice for something you're going through. It's completely anonymous. All you have to do is go to this link. You don't have to put your real name. There's no email address attached to it. You just ask a question. And from that, I will give you an answer on one of my message in a bottle streams. So this question, I actually got this question a while ago. It was one of my first questions. And I have delayed it, but no longer. No longer shall it be delayed. You ready? You ready? Move in myself a little bit so we make room for the message. I'm a lady in my 30s, and my skin has completely changed over the last few years. I used to have lovely skin. I never suffered with acne and rarely had spots, but now I get hormonal acne every month and some very irritating chin hairs. Sexy, right? I swear I pluck one and three sprout up in its place. It makes me really self-conscious. Your skin always looks really healthy. Do you have any tips on skincare for me? Many thanks. Good Skin Seeker 34. Well, Good Skin Seeker 34. Now, you guys out there might be like, oh great, it's a question for women. You're gonna learn things that men, you need to learn to be sensitive to women. If you have a woman that you're into, hey, maybe you've got a mom. Maybe you have a sister. This is gonna be something that you're gonna learn stuff from. And there will be stuff maybe as a guy that you're dealing with that's similar to this. Again, we talked about people that are pansexual and binary earlier. So you could relate to this no matter what gender you are. Exactly. So you're gonna learn something from this. I'm gonna break this down. And I'm gonna answer this question for you all. Are you guys ready? You ready? And so you're a guy and you have the same problem. So this will definitely be more aimed towards women, but as a male, you might be able to get something out of it because this stuff might help you. Okay? Cool. All right, first off, I want you guys to know that everyone has both female and male sex hormones. Everyone. So you may hear terms that include both of these. Don't be surprised or worried about the usage of these words, okay? Every single person has both male and female sex hormones. Okay. So I'll be saying these things. Okay. I just needed to get that warning out there. Again, I'm not a professional psychologist, pirate. I'm not a doctor. This is my research that I've done, plus my own experiences for you. Okay? Drinking more water and soda pop or sugary things help. Oh, yeah. More than. Right. So, speaking of which, I don't have any water with me. Oh, no wonder why I'm so thirsty. I completely forgot to bring my water over. I drink so much water, so that might have a factor, but I'm gonna go through things, okay, before I start talking anything about myself. Oh, thank you. Farm boy, will you fetch me a pail of water? Farm boy? Please, farm boy, fetch me that pail of water. Okay. There's a ton, I know, but I've got to boil it down. There's salt in that water. All right, What is hormonal acne? There's a hole in my bucket. Thank you, farm boy. Dear Liza, there's a hole in my bucket. Dear Liza, hole, with what shall we fix it? Dear Liza, No, so I filtered water. I don't drink bottled water. I have my own, so like when I do my Twitch things, my nose is itchy. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't like to do this, but like it's itchy. When I do my Twitch things, streams, you'll see me drinking from a bottle. I will bring that with me places. I do not like bottled water, but if that's all that's offered at somewhere, I will have it. I don't really necessarily like it because some of it is just tap that they sell. Seriously. But that's a different thing that we'll not talk about this stream. Yeah, he was quick. All right. What is hormonal acne? It is very difficult to pinpoint why adults get acne. 50% of women in their 20s have it. 25% of women up to their 40s get it. Women tend to get acne that have menstruation, polycystic ovarian syndrome. Women have high male hormones which cause hair growth on their face and body. So, women, 26% of women between the ages of 15 and 44 have PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. Basically, it's androgen is, because androgynous, I think it's androgen. Androgen levels, which is a steroid hormone of testosterone, is linked to PCOS or menopause. So as women age, they have more testosterone than estrogen. So your body starts to shift. That's probably why sometimes women don't look as beautiful as they age too, because they start to get more manly. I know that sounds really horrible. I'm sorry, females, but we start to get a mixture of testosterone. I'm sorry. What just disconnected? OBS Studio disconnected. What happened? I don't understand. Was that a fake? Am I still live? That's what that ding just was. You still get acne even over 40. You guys still hear me? Let me show this message again in case you guys missed it. Oh. Hold on. In case you missed it, you want to see some of it. Oh, okay. So these situations can cause clogged skin cells in hair follicles, which is a bacteria called Propionium bacterium acne, which is the oil in the pore and skin inflammation. So this is these things, having menstruation, PCOS, androgen levels, these things can cause acne. All right. Stress, unrelated, stress can cause acne in 85% of people. So this is male, female, whatever you are. 85% of people will form this form of acne in their lives. So maybe you had it as a teenager. Maybe you have it in your 30s. Maybe you'll get it in your 60s. I don't know. But acne can increase as you continue to stress out. So if you're stressed and you have acne, you need to find a way to de-stress. Yeah, it might not be hormonal, it might be stress related. Basically, your reproductive cells begin to decline, making estrogen to drop and become more like testosterone, as I said. Also, dairy consumption is in 48% of adults who have acne, and 39% is in adults with sugar consumption. So as Bizarro said before, having soda, why does this keep going in and out? What is this thing? I'm glad you hear me. Cool. So if you are having lots of soda and you have acne, they might be related. So a lot of times people say, oh, you know, if you have lots of chocolate, you're gonna break out. And people were like, oh, that's a myth. No, there have been studies that have proven that there are links. There are. So if you get this only every month, it seems safe that it's linked to your period. So guys, I know you don't menstruate, but if you're a woman and you only get, so I just got a zit because I'm coming close, okay, to that time. I have one zit right now, but it's very, very small because I take good care of my skin. I'll get more into my skin later. But anyway, you're just getting older. Your estrogen levels just aren't that high, and that is why you might break out when you're getting your period. So it's not if you're so this person's question, they said, where was it? You get every month. They said they get every month they get acne, they said. And it could be just linked to the fact that they're getting older. That's it. Like, sad. But that's just what happens as you start to age. Came back to getting your period. Yeah. We're talking. Here, so this is going to be good for both men and women to learn. Seriously. Because it makes you sensitive. So here, let me show you. El Muerto. I'll show you the question so you could read it. Okay. Hey, Zip Drive. No. I like my hair to be very, very long. I'm not doing anything drastic. I just have bangs. I just cut my bangs differently depending on my mood. Sometimes, yeah. No pixie for me. I've had short hair many times in my life. We've talked about my hair in the past, actually. But today we're talking about skincare and chin hairs and things like that. This WebSocket client keeps disconnecting on me. It's very, very odd. Oh, wires are being funny. Oh, there we go. Ooh, come on. All right. Why is this wire being funny? Oh, it's something. Stop doing things that are connected to my stream, please. Hypervisor, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? Oh man, come on. There we go. Wires are good now. If you have chin hair, it can suggest that you have adrenal disorder, which happens when your glands are in charge of your sex hormones, creating a feedback loop, which usually happens especially during menopause. So granted, this person that asked this question, they're only in their early 30s because they said something about being 34. So anyway, you're not nearing menopause yet, but maybe your body is slowly trying to get to that point. It is sadly normal for women to have this happen to them. This is normal. We're all going to go through this, ladies. Yep. It is out of control. There is some sort of medical issue involved in it. If it's out of control, this is. Okay. 5 to 10% of women in childbearing age get dark hair that can grow on your lip, chin, abdomen, or back. This is called hirsutism. PCOS is also able to cause hirsutism. If you have irregular or missed periods, you may have PCOS. So, since you've never... Yes, of course I do. On Wednesdays and Thursdays, I play Quake Champions. Of course. Yes, I love that game. My suggestion, if you feel that you are having symptoms that are different for you and your acne is maybe not stress related or something like that, you should go to a doctor to test for PCOS just to be sure. Okay. Some of the greatest treatments for acne are things including aloe and tea tree oil. Yes. Okay. So, I want to talk about my skin since you asked about my skin. Come on, wires. Don't do this to me. I was trying to find a photo of myself, guys. I had a photo of my face when I was 27. I had the worst acne. I would have 30 zits at one time. Some of them would clear up and then another 30 would pop up. It was horrible. My face was disgusting. I did not like to go out. I was so embarrassed by it. I had it all over my cheeks, my chin. Those are the areas where I got acne, where it was like a beard of acne. It was disgusting. I got it over my lips all the time. So it was like having a beard of acne. It was horrible. And when I was 27, it was at my worst. Probably like 26, 27. It was the worst ever. I didn't understand it. I could not find a photo of it because I used to Photoshop my face a lot. I'm gonna work on that, Waxen. I'm getting to that. Thank you for being here. Please be patient for a moment while I get to it. So, I could not find the photo. There is one specifically where I did it before and after because I started to get stuff to fix my face that I'm gonna talk about. But anyway, at this point, I took a picture and I cannot find it. I looked in all my files. I remember seeing it just like 2 years ago somewhere in my files. And I was like, where is it? The lip ones are horrible. Yeah. I hate when I used to get them around my nose, like in the corners of my nose. That was the worst. Daddy! Waxen, thank you so much for the follow. So I was so embarrassed by them that I must have been like, I don't want to ever see this picture again. So I know I had pictures when I was 19. When I was 18, 19 is when I started getting zits. And it kind of went away when I started showering every day. And then it came back despite how much I showered. And so then it just got worse and worse. And I tried Murad, which was like I tried Proactive. I tried Rodan and Fields actually helped me a lot. But it was very expensive. And I was like, I don't want to spend this type of money. So I tried everything, like everything. I tried Acne Complex, all the different things that people were like, oh, this worked for me. I tried everything between the ages of 18, 19. Murad helped me for a while and then it stopped working. I tried Aveeno. It did not help, but it was the best for me. It was a foaming cleanser that really helped me. I think that helped the most in my early 20s was Aveeno. But then it's like my face stopped reacting well to it. Anyway, what I want to say is I could recommend, there's something called the Korean skincare routine. I'm going to give you a link. You could take a skin quiz to find out what kind of skin type you have. They have a 3-step, 5-step, or 10-step Korean skincare routine. When I found this out 10 years ago is when I found out about this routine and I started doing it, and it has helped me since. So I have actually acne scars all on the side of my face. They're blemishes, so they're like really, really light. But if you saw me in person, you would see my scars. Everyone who has met me in person could see my scars. I'm still beautiful, but you could sort of see the blemishes. You could see a little bit of the crevices. You can't really, with the lighting I have, you can't really see any of that, but I definitely have it. So if you met me in person, you'd see it. And that's okay. It's just what happened because I had such horrible adult acne for so long. My skin is in the best shape it's been since then though. So since I was 17, my skin is in the best shape. And the reason is this skincare. So a 5-step skincare routine is to have maybe an oil-based cleanser or a balm, a foam cleanser, a toner, essence, water, or serum, and moisturizer. 10-step would be to have an oil-based cleanser, a foam cleanser, an exfoliator, toner, essence, serum, sheet mask, eye cream, moisturizer, and sunscreen. I actually do the 10-step, but I do not have them all. So in a way, I kind of like have a 8, 9-step or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna show you guys what I use. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I used to cry looking in the mirror because when I got zits all the time, it was very itchy. Like, people don't realize if you don't have zits, how itchy your skin gets. So my parents, I think it's also genetic. My parents have never had zits. Both of them, perfect skin, never had zits. My mom, she told me she got her first zit at 30. And she used to rub that in my face. I didn't get a zit till I was 30. Well, great for you, Mom, but I'm not you. So, because of my parents have different skin forms. So my mom has normal skin, my dad has oily skin. Put them together, I have combination skin, which is dry, normal, and oily depending on where I go to my face. So I'm very oily right here. And the oiliest part is right here for me, and I've never had zits there. Never had zits in this area. the dry to normal parts that have oil, so I'm oily here, and then the rest is dry to normal, they always got zits. It's just like the worst place. Anyway, so I know my skin type. So I recommend you start with that. Soho Glam is amazing. It could get expensive. So I call this my medicine. I'm gonna show you my skincare. It's my medicine. So I'm a minimalist. I don't like to spend money. The only thing I spend money really on is my skincare because it's important to me so I don't have itchy face and I don't feel nasty and where my skin just feels comfortable. I don't like that feeling that I used to have. It was horrible. And definitely don't touch your face. Like a lot of people, they touch their face, the oils on your fingertips with all the dirt that, you know, you're putting that on your skin up here, and that could create bacteria and create zits. You need to learn which products are best for you. So I like to have organic, natural products without the weird ingredients. So we talked about shampoo with all the weird ingredients that was in it. So today, hold on, let me show, in case people are just coming in here. Here's the message again. I want people to see the message every once in a while, just in case you're like, what's going on here? This is the question I got. So, I use, this is the oil cleanser, enzyme cleansing oil with botanical vitamin B. This is a vitamin B oil cleanser from One Love Organics. It's amazing. I thought putting oil on my face was going to make me have more zits. It did not. It helped. This thing, I cannot wash my face without this because then I'm a little scared that I'm gonna break out. So I first wash my face with this. One Love Organics is amazing. I've been using them for 10 years now. I follow it up. This is also from One Love Organics. This is called Easy Does It. This also has vitamin B. It has some other stuff. So the only ingredients in here is vitamin B and like water. Like they don't even say anything else but that. This one actually has some ingredients in it, which is like fruit extract and stuff like that. But basically, so this is a foaming cleanser. So this is step 2. So step 1 is oil cleanser. Step 2 is foaming cleanser. So like Aveeno is a foaming cleanser. And like I said, that helped me. These are, to me, the most important parts of my facial cleanser. If I do not have either of these, I get worried. Like if I start running out of either of these, I'm like, I need them now or my face is going to die. To me, I could probably deal without all the other things. Actually, no, there's one other thing that I really feel like I have to have. Like if I had to do a 3-step, I know exactly which ones will be. I take vitamin B12, vitamin B6, and vitamin B9. It does not help my skin without these things. To actually have it applied to my skin, to soak into my skin is what helps it. So these are, to me, the most essential part of skincare. So One Love Organics, it's not cheap. Together, these are about $65, but I usually get discount codes. So this is like 65 bucks, guys, for these two combined. This is like 27 bucks for this. It's the only way that I splurge on anything. Then, another step is exfoliator. You don't have to use it that often. Okay, so I use this maybe once every week. Maybe once every other week. It is not necessary to always have it, but it's important to exfoliate where it deep cleanses, takes all the dirt out of your pores. So I use a black sugar mask wash off. Let me show you the inside. It looks really gross. So I just wash my face. I take just a little bit of it. This has lasted me a while. I have taken different brands I've used. This is Skin Food. Skin Food has organic products, so this is organic as well. It's fair trade. All of these are fair trade items as well. So this black sugar, you just wash your face, have, you know, rub it in your fingers. Aw, internet is junk. I'm so sorry, Joliet. Well, make sure you watch the VOD. Thanks for being here, my friend. So like I said, I don't use that often. Next I said tea tree oil is very important. This is, oh boy, this is too bright.
Hello there.
This is from the Body Shop. I've talked about the Body Shop before because I really like them. This is skin clearing mattifying toner. It's with purifying tea tree oil from the foothills of Mount Kenya. Suitable, this is for blemish skin. Specifically for blemish, I have blemishes because of my zit scars. So I have blemish skin. The toner tones your face, so it helps keep the tone even, so that way I don't have these red blotches that show. It kind of brightens them, so to say. I use this every night. So I use these morning and night. The other one is in the shower. Usually I use this when I wash my face. Yes, tea tree oil. So the toner I use I have an washable organic circular pads that I use. You could use your cotton circular things that you dispose, whatever. I don't like to do that, so I have bamboo circular washable pads that I reuse to apply this. So I just put a little bit on it, and then I wipe it on my face everywhere every night. Something that I use morning and night, which I'm getting low on, is you need serum. You could use essence or serum. It doesn't matter. Some people use essence, then serum. And that's part of the step. I skip the essence. I've used essence. I've used Core6 essence, and I love it. But I've run out of it, and I just haven't replaced it, and it's been okay. So again, you find out what works for you and what doesn't. It definitely works for me. I just don't use it because it's just more money to put out there and I'm seeing that I can deal without it. So definitely essence. Core6 is Corys. Wait, C-R-Y. Wait, no. C-O-R-S-Y. No, I can't even remember. No. Whatever. It's weird. I don't even think it's the way I'm trying to spell it. It's a Korean company that's organic. So this is Benton. I have a couple Benton products. Benton is also a Korean company. This is Snail Bee Ultimate Serum. You're like, what in the world? Snail Bee, what is that? So, there is extract you could get from bees, and extract stuff left over from snails, excretion, so be it. It's actually extremely good for your skin, both of these things. So this is a combination of the snail and the bee. And basically this is an oil of some sort in a dropper. You put a little bit in your hand, you rub your hands together, and you kind of pat your face with it. So after you're done with the toner, you use this, or the essence, then this. And everything in the back is in Korean. I can't read. They have, I think, some in English for you. Made in Korea, fair trade, awesome products. So yeah, I use that. Then what you would use, you guys, you ever see those Korean face masks? They're amazing. I've run out of them, but once a week I used to use them. I used to buy a pack of like 15. I used to get this like snail one. You could use all different ones, cucumber, blueberry, whatever type. You would put that on your face. It's amazing. It feels great. You let that sit on there for like 2 minutes, 5 minutes, depending. Some 10 minutes. I would watch Korean drama while having that and watching on Korean drama people wearing them. Very good for your skin. It feels amazing. So yeah, you do that once a week. Some people do it every other day. Where you could, so that link I gave you, Soko Glam, you could buy them there. They have them on Amazon. There are some really good Korean face masks on Amazon, like packs of them that I love. And you could get like Benton. the company that made the serum, they make them. You could get them on Amazon or Soko Glam. You could go to Target. Target has face masks. So they're like the white sheets that you put on your face and you look so funny. The first time I put one on my face, I cracked up laughing. I was dying. Now I'm so used to it, but back then I was just like, I look ridiculous. This is hilarious. I don't know. That was just me. This is also from Benton. You need to have moisturizer. I'm sorry, moisturizer. This is another essential thing. So when I said there are 3 that I really, really have to use or I get very worried for my face, this one, oh wow, it's green, so you can't see. It's green. Oh my goodness, guys, it's see-through. It's exactly the green screen color. Can I put this behind it? Does that work? That doesn't work. Oh my goodness. It doesn't work. Well, I would suggest looking this up. This is Aloe Propolis Soothing Gel. It's tested under dermatologists have tested this, guys. It contains aloe vera and propolis extract. Propolis is a plant, in case you're wondering. It's known for soothing properties. The soothing gel leaves skin refreshed and hydrated. So that's exactly what this is. There's a dermatologist tested. Benton is an amazing brand, Korean brand. So anyway, you just put a little bit on your fingertips. Wash your hands. Make sure your hands are washed when you do this stuff. And then you just put it on your face. This is amazing. I really love it. Again, it's one of my favorites. I use this morning and night. So again, these 3 I use morning and night. These cleansers and moisturizers, morning and night. Then, here's Corsix. This is how you use it. It's Cosrx. Oh, Cosrx. That's how it is. It's not Corsix. I'm sorry, guys. It's Cosrx. Ah, yeah, so that's what this one is. Eye cream. You're aging, ladies. Men, even. You're aging. I'll talk about that in a second, Air Knight. Let me just finish talking about these facial products. I'm glad I can comfort you. That's very nice. So eye cream, again, snail. Snail extract is amazing. I use it on my eyes. My eyes, I don't have lines in my eyes. Sometimes if I smile, I might have a little bit, but I don't have any problems. I don't have puffiness. My eyes are amazing. And my best friend even asked me recently, like, she's like, my eyes look so bad lately. What can I use? And I told her the products. She's like, I see the difference. In like 2 weeks, she saw a difference in her eyes. And I saw it in her pictures. So this is Advanced Snail 92, all-in-one cream. You can use just eye cream. This was all-in-one cream. You can use this on all of your lines that you might see. It's snail secretion. Helps naturally create an appealing glow of healthy skin. So use this on your eyes. I know. You guys are like, you're crazy that you put snail secretion on you. Yeah, but it's good. It's good. It helps you. Helps your skin. I have used also Mizone, I think is the company, has an amazing snail eye cream that I've used many, many times. I just got this one because it was bigger, and my other one they like were out of at the store, like at Soko Glam. They were out of it, and I was so sad. And so then I got this. It's lasted me a long time. It's pretty gooey, so like, look, you can see it stretch. It is sticky. Handsome Cruz, how you doing? Nice to see you. It has been a while. It's very nice to see you here. I hope you're doing well. Air Knight, I'm gonna read your message now. Dealing with a lot of stress. Living in money situation. I'm glad. I'm so glad I give you comfort. You're an amazing person. I've enjoyed getting to know you little by little, and I hope that that continues. Thank you for being here. Is it humane? Yes. The snails are alive. They don't die. You know, it's... You ever see snails just kind of crawl and they leave behind stuff? That's what it is. So it's just like... Think of like a place where they just are filled with snail and like people scraping up after them. That's basically what they're doing. So the snails are fine. They're enjoying life. The last of this step, sunscreen, guys. Sunscreen ages your... Not sunscreen. That doesn't age you. The sun ages your skin more than anything. So if you are starting to look a little, you know, spotty or something like that, you're probably in the sun way too much. COVID, most of us are inside. I was stuck inside most of my life. When I went outside, it would be for camp, summer camp, and like not much else. So I think that's part of why people always say I look young, is because I wasn't in the sun like ever. I'd say the past couple years I've been in the sun more than anything, and I don't care because I like it. It feels good. This year I was not in the sun. Sunscreen is extremely important though. So I wear sunscreen on under my makeup, on my body, when I go out. Even in the winter, you need to have sunscreen on your face if you do not want to age. So this goes for guys too. I know you're thinking like, I don't want to put stuff on my face. Well, if you don't mind aging faster, then go ahead. But like, so I use the Body Shop's Vitamin C Glow Protectant Lotion with a spectrum of 30 SPF. It has vitamin C rich camu camu from the Amazonian rainforest of Peru. This is fair trade products, so everyone that works for them are fairly paid. Oh yay, Joliet's back. Thank you. I'm glad you're back. Everything good in the office? So this is the sunscreen I use after. So it's the last step. So when I'm going out somewhere, I don't use this unless I'm about to go outside. Because it's small, but it does last a while. You just use a little bit, put it on your face after you do all the other steps. Okay, this is the last step. So vitamin C is specifically to help with those who have blemishes or acne. It's very good. There are other, maybe you have a different skin type. You could find other, so again, this is the Body Shop's, so bright, so bright. There you go. So this has helped me a lot. I definitely, when I wear this out in the sun at the lake, I'm still fine. I don't have issues. And when I come home, I'll be tan everywhere, like with regular sunscreen on my body, I'll be tan everywhere. But my face, no tan, because I use this, plus my makeup actually has SPF as well. So I've got like double SPF on my face when I go. Granted, if I'm in the pool or in a lake, I don't have the makeup, whatever. Unless I, you know, because I swim. But if you don't want to put your head underneath, this is good. This is good. You're cursed. You look 12. Well, that may be good because when you're 60, people will be like, wow, you look 30. It's the sun's fault that your skin might not be healthy. Oh, you didn't hear the response, Aronite? Oh, I'm sad that you didn't hear the response. Maybe later. Maybe you could watch the VOD. Okay. So that's the skincare stuff. Again, even if you're a man, I recommend it. It will help your skin if you have acne stuff. To at least some sort of facial cleanser. Like if I see my sons, if they start to break out, one of them's a teenager. If I start to see him break out, my brothers had the worst acne. I felt so horrible for them. Like my one brother especially had constant, he has lots of scars. His face is great now, but you could see all the scars. And I think that will age me because I have all these zit scars and blemishes, that will definitely age me as I get older because people are going to see it. I already feel like that has caused me to look a little bit more my age. But my brothers had it in their teen years through their 20s, especially the one. The one didn't in his 20s, but he did in his teen years. They had horrible acne, again, because of the combination of my parents' skin tones. Because my parents, with their perfect skin combined with the various skins, made us have bad skin. Anyway, my brother in his 20s, he literally took aloe leaves, opened them up, and would rub it on his face. And that cured him of zits. That's what it did for him. So like people, I even asked him once, I was like, how did you get rid of all your zits? Like when I broke out really badly in my 20s, he was like, I put aloe leaves. I bought aloe leaves and I would wipe that thing on my face. I was like, that's crazy. So next, in your question, good skin seeker, you were talking about the hairs that you find. Oh my goodness, here we go. This is very interesting. Men, if you see women with like stuff on their face and stuff, no problem. Yes, Sonic, thank you for being here. It was wonderful to have your support. Again, test out products to see what works for you. So I've been using most of these for 10 years because I know what works for me. But when I was trying things out, it was like, okay, well, I didn't really like how this cleanser worked. Let me try a different one. And then I found what worked specifically for me. So you might have to do that. All of this together is expensive. Now they don't all run out at the same time. So it's like, okay, these usually run out together because they're like the same quantity that I use. And then this I get like every 3-4 months. And it's $12. So that's what I mean, like different things are different prices and I get them at various points. But initially it would cost me a lot to get it. So that might be annoying, but it's good for your skin. Again, I call this my medicine, that I need to have this or my face is gonna be disgusting. Like literally I will have 40 zits on my face while I stream and you will feel very sad from me. Because I know when I see people with zits, I'm like, oh man, I've been there. I understand. I feel really badly for them. Like literally, I understand the pain. So anyway, I wax my lip, above my lip, every few weeks at home. I have this wax thing that I got probably maybe 10, 11 years ago. And I still use the same wax. That wax lasted me so long. It's a can of wax that I just put in and I melt it. I'm still using it. So it's best moneyed, well saved. It's almost out finally. I was like, huh. Anyway, I wax. I'm so used to it that it doesn't hurt me. I'm just kind of like, you know, I have a little stick. I'll put the hot stuff on. I'll let it cool off and then I'm like, and it doesn't bother because I'm just so used to it. But anyway, it hurts. The first time you tried everything. Ooh, honey on your face. Desitin. Wow. Oh yeah, don't do department store stuff. No, it doesn't help. It doesn't help. I've tried that. Like I said, I tried everything for things. So when it comes to the hair, so I don't get a lot of hair over my lip, okay? But I definitely in the corners, I feel fuzz and I see maybe 1 or 2 black hairs. And sometimes I'll just pluck it. Other times I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just wax it. It's not so bad. But I know a lot of people have it really badly. I don't have it so bad. But anyway, it's usually just on the corners that I feel stuff, like right here. I don't feel it now because I waxed this week. Anyway, again, you don't have to feel bad that this happens. It happens to most women, like I said. It's just part of aging because our hormones shift in general. Okay, but anyway, I plan on getting laser hair removal products. I saw a product. Hold on. I think I've got a picture for it. Did I put a picture for it? I think I did. Let me move this paper. This thing. I forget what it's called. I can look it up though. I can look it up right now. I totally want to get this. Eventually. I don't know when I'll be able to get it, but I really want it. This is $90. It's the IPL hair removal for women. It's permanent laser hair removal with 999,900 flashes that you could put, you know, on your armpits even. Okay, let me get you a link. Here's a link. So, anyway, I plan on getting this because I'm tired of waxing. Definitely gonna do it. It doesn't really hurt. I've read reviews about it. It looks really good. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Yeah, I am gonna do this. Laser treatment will actually burn through the hair into the cell that heats. It heats up the cell and it stops the follicle from growing. Like, you literally stop the hair follicle. Yeah, I'll tell you my results. If it doesn't permanently rid of it, I've been saying for a couple of years now, when I'm 40, I'm gonna go for my birthday, get laser hair removal professionally done. Oh yeah, maybe. I don't think scar removals work. I tried some of those on my stretch marks, so that's another story. And my zit scars, I tried stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I tried a whole bunch of things with that. These things, you know. Anyway, so maybe to Good Skin Seeker 34, maybe you could do that. Maybe you could wax. I want to show you something. This is called REM Spring. This is a spring. You twist it. You go up and down. Here, I'll just do a little. You go up and down. It hurts a little bit. Like, this thing to me hurts more than waxing. Like, honestly, sometimes like my lip will tremor when I do it. So I don't do it often. But if I see there's just like a couple little hairs, I just do this. You can just spring it. So it's just a spring. Literally, it's a spring. And I've had this for a few years. Yeah, so like I see that one of the hairs that I just got, actually, it literally just took one hair off of me doing that. And you'll get a little bit of maybe redness. Again, after doing my waxing and after doing this, I put my aloe and propolis soothing gel that you can't see because it's green. It is painful. The things that I do. But if you tweeze though, I suggest Tweezer Man. That is the best tweezers I've ever used. I don't have chin hairs or anything like that. My family, I have family members that do because they have hormonal issues. I don't have that. So they pluck. Yes, I tested it out on him. Anyway, if you tweeze, make sure you put warm water, because warm water actually relaxes your skin and the hair follicle to make it easier to remove hair. That's why, like, if you shave, you do it in the shower or whatever, because it literally makes it easier so you don't have pulling feeling. You, as a woman, my biggest recommendation, don't ever shave your face. Never shave your face. I know women who shave their face and I see how horrible it looks and I feel so badly, and I don't know how to tell them, like, you really need to stop doing that. Like, I love, this stuff is like totally my thing. I love this. I love skincare stuff. And like, I love this. Shaving. Men have skin thickness up to 25% compared to women. Plus they have more sebum. Remember we talked about sebum with the hair? It's the stuff that your skin produces. It's like a natural protectant oil that's produced by your skin. So men have a lot more of that. Plus, they have denser collagen on their skin, which is why women age faster. Because we don't have all that great stuff that men have naturally. It's not fair. So when you see all these like actors who they look good in their 50s, and you're like, why do they look so great? It's because they have this extra stuff in their skin and this extra skin in general. They are thick skin. Yeah, no idea, right? Isn't that interesting? So that's why I said like guys would learn stuff from this too today. So women, we age faster and we end up looking like poop. So we have to take care of ourselves in a little bit better of a way, which is why I want to care for my skin so much. So that way, when I'm 60, maybe I'll still look 40. I don't know. I'm not 40 yet, but when I'm 60, so that way, yeah, exactly. Paul Rudd looks the same. Robert Downey Jr. looks better now than he did. Brad Pitt still looks great. And you're like, why? Why do these dudes look so amazing in their 50s? You know? It's just not fair. Yeah, and Keanu Reeves. See, we can go on with the men. They look great. But all these women, it's like hard to see. It's hard to find women that age well. And everyone goes like, oh, she doesn't look good now that she's... You know what? Be kind to us. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. That's true. You're right. It is. Don't do all those things. He's immortal. Water. Drink lots and lots of water. They say like 7 to 8 cups a day. It really helps your skin. I don't drink soda. Also, your diet. If you're eating just sweets all the time, you're going to probably get zits. Right. You're right, Bachtown. That's true. Yes, water is amazing. So I think because I drink so much water, that helps. Again, my skin looks better in this light than if you saw me in person. So one day, I hope one day I can meet some of you in person. And when I do, you might be like, oh, she's got some crevices on her face. I literally have... right here, you could probably see it. There's some blemishes. And then I've got freckles. But there are some blemishes. It's just because my skin, how it healed after having all my acne. But my skin is so amazing since having acne. Because if you saw me then compared to today, you would be like, wow. So definitely I recommend these products. Also, I forgot to talk about it. Jade rollers. This is a jade roller. You could also put like tea tree oil on it. You put different jasmine oil is actually good for your face too. So this, it helps your collagen. It works up it like plumps up your collagen and stuff. So women, since we don't produce collagen as well as men, and men, if you want even more, use one of these. These jade rollers are amazing. Yeah, so it has little rivet things. There are different types of rollers. I like this one. Oh, Happy Reacts. Hello, I'm not doing that unless I'm on Twitch Sings. I'm sorry. Eventually, though, when I have my Just Chatting streams, I will be doing that. I'll have like a certain song that I'll probably do it to that's not going to be dinged by the DMCA. But right now, I don't have that. Anyway, long live a big beard. That's true. It hides everything. So this, I'm just going to show you. You learn, so I have lines on my neck because I don't do enough. You see my line on my neck? That's aging, okay? It's okay. I age. But you go like this. You go like that. You learn the directions that you have to go. Can you get your points back? Rob Steady, can you give back Happy Reacts points? How you doing today? Anyway, direction, you go, this way. And you have to only go one direction. So you go up, up. And then like here, you go here. And then you go across on your forehead. You go on your nose little by little. Here you go, You learn how to work this thing on your face. You get used to it. I don't use this enough. I used it this week, and I had not used it in like 3 months. It was bad. But these are amazing things. And I think it helps keep my lines away. So a lot of people, they go, where are your lines on your skin? I'm in my late 30s, guys. I don't have lines. I'm starting to get lines here. I'm starting to. And that's okay. But I think using this plus the snail secretion stuff helps keep my lines at bay. So yes, that is the answer to all of your questions. I hope I solved this person that asked this for this advice. I hope I solved your problem. I really do. Yeah. Yes, beauty tips with Justice Pirate. That's right. We talked about my hair 2 weeks ago. Last week, I answered advice, like solid advice that someone needed. It was amazing. I really enjoyed doing that. If anyone wants to ask me questions about anything, it could be about me, it could be about something you're going through that you need advice on, there's the message. Please go there. If you need links to certain products, please send me messages on Discord. Maybe your woman is dealing with it and you're, maybe you're a man, you're sensitive to your lady. It's different things like that you could help fix. So that is my advice today. If you just got here and you missed it all, my VOD will be available. You could watch my VOD right now, even while I'm live. You could go back and you could learn all the answers to these issues. You're 27, you have gray hair. Well, if you want to know how to deal with that, you could ask me for advice, okay? I don't have gray hair, but I could look it up. I love to research things. Again, I'm not a professional psychologist or a Dr. Pirate. I'm just Justice Pirate, and I'm here to help you the best that I can. I hope you guys learned something today and that you had a fun time. Let me go back to this. And now it's time to raid. I do want to say again, my mod Pondering Minds, she's doing an open mic very, very, very shortly. I don't think she's live yet. She's not live yet. So we're going to raid someone.